So students, now we are going to start with second type of cell division in M phase only, and that is known as meiotic cell division, or it is also known as meiosis. So going to start with meiosis, or it is known as meiotic cell division. In meiosis process, where it happens, how will be the cells are going to have their number of chromosomes, that we need to understand. We all know that for production of offspring, or maybe you can say the daughter cell, or maybe the progeny, there has to be fusion of two gametes. And these two gametes are male gamete and the female gamete. Again I am saying, male is saying I am always right. तो ये ऊपर जो साइन जा रही है, that is the symbol for male, and female is with लंबी चोटी. So that's why this is the sign for female. Right? So male and female gametes are there, which are having haploid sets of chromosome. When I am saying haploid, means single chromosomes are there, there is no pairing. For example, for human being, if I am saying, we are having 23 pairs of chromosome. Pair बोला तो diploid phase में जा रहा है. Right? So if normal cell of human being is having 23 pairs of chromosome, then the male or female gamete can have only 23 chromosomes. Here 23 pairs means it comes to 46. Here it reduces to half, to 23. So male and female gametes are having only haploid state in the chromosome number. Haploid means single, diploid, D bola to double. Ultimately, both gametes fuse. So here fusion take place, and because of that, zygote restores. That is n plus n, 2n. Zygote restores the number of chromosome. Right? So here the normal individual number of chromosomes for any living organism is restored by the process of fusion. So first question which arises in our mind is that how these gametes have been produced. The gametes have been produced from normal body cells. So normal body cells, or you can say somatic cells. These cells are also known as somatic cells. Whenever the word somatic is there, it means normal body cells. So in somatic cells which are diploid in nature, from that the process which occurs, that process is known as gametogenesis. Here gametogenesis occurs, and due to gametogenesis, the gametes which are produced, those gametes will have half number of chromosomes. So here I can say that number of chromosomes have been reduced to half. Important is reduced to half. And for that, the cell division which is required, that cell division, it is known as meiosis. So basically meiosis is responsible for production of haploid gametes. Ultimately these gametes fuse and they are going to restore the same number of chromosome in offspring like the parent organism. So meiotic cell division is essential for gamete production. Now we need to study about certain key features of meiotic cell division. First one, here two sequential cycles of nuclear as well as cell division is going to take place. Two cycles will be there for nuclear and the cell division. Mitosis में हमने क्या पढ़ा था? In mitosis there was only single cycle which was having prophase, metaphase, anaphase and telophase. Here we are going to have two sequential cycles, that is meiotic 1 and meiotic 2 cell cycles will be there. But duplication or maybe you can say replication of chromosomes or of chromatin material, it occurs only once. It occurs only once. Though two cell cycles are there, the interphase will be single. Next, initiation of M1, that is meiotic 1 cycle, starts after the S phase of interphase. S phase बोले तो the duplication of chromatin material takes place. Then only meiotic 1 division cycle, that is the actual division cycle, will start. Next, normally meiotic cell division is responsible for gamete production, so it helps in gametogenesis, and here ultimately 4 daughter cells are going to be produced. One more most important feature is it involves combinations, that is you can say pairing and recombination in the process. So pairing and recombination of chromosomes can be seen in meiotic cell division. So if I want to say the entire structure here, how it is going to take place. So for example, this is parental cell. This is parental cell having diploid sets of chromosomes. Again I can show you here also, because for example this is one, right, parental cell ही है ये भी. So parental cell having diploid sets of chromosome, right. So here it is having one, and second one I'll show you with this. This is normal parental cell. Now it enters into I phase. I phase means again those three phases, G1, S and G2 phases, where in S phase the chromatin gets double. So now what will happen? The cell size increases and the chromatin material get double like this. Right? So this is growth phase, which has been known as I phase. Now this cell will enter into first meiotic division. So I can say here it will give you two daughter cells. The two daughter cells will be like this, where number of chromosomes get half. It reduces to half. So one pair will go here. So one chromosome comes here and the second chromosome comes in the another daughter cells. So here it was 2n. Let me write here. Here also it is 2n. Now from 2n here you are going to have only single chromosome. So this will become n. So meiotic 1 division is actually known as reductional division. Reductional division. Again, as I said, two divisions will be there. Meiotic 1 and meiotic 2. So again meiotic 2 division is going to take place. So from this you are going to have two new daughter cells, and same way here also. So now here 1, 2, 3 and 4. 4 daughter cells are there, from which here you are going to have 1 and another one will be in the second daughter cell. Same way here 1 and one more will be here. So now we are having 4 daughter cells and the ploidy will be n. So actually I can compare that from 2n, or maybe here from 2n I got the 4 cells, 4 daughter cells having n ploidy. Same way here again I am showing. So just to show you the structure, again this is parental cell with 2n chromosomes. Now first meiotic division, which is known as reductional division, and that's why you are going to have 2 new daughter cells. Number get reduces to half. Second division, that is meiotic 2 division, will take place, and again you are going to have 2 new daughter cells from each cell. So total 1, 2, 3, 4 daughter cells will be there, but the numbers remain same to their parents. So that's why this is known as equational division. This is known as equational division. So ultimately from single parental cell you are going to have 4 daughter cells with half number of chromosomes. Right? So ultimately the entire cycle I can write here as it involves 2 divisions, meiotic 1 and meiotic 2. Right? Meiotic 1 involves mainly prophase 1, which is again having subphases. 5 subphases are there. 5 subphases are there, which we are going to study later on. Then metaphase 1, anaphase 1 and telophase 1. After that, we will come to meiotic 2 division, prophase 2, metaphase 2, anaphase 2 and the telophase 2. So that's how the entire 2 sequential cycle of nuclear as well as cell division takes place in the meiotic cell division. Farmer and Murray were the 2 scientists who coined this word meiosis in 1905. So the name of scientist Farmer and Murray. In 1905, they coined this meiotic division word. So now we are going to start with meiotic 1 division, which is also known as meiotic 1 division, which is also known as reductional division. In meiotic 1 or reductional division, it is subdivided into prophase 1, then metaphase 1, anaphase 1 and telophase 1. So these four subphases are there, where prophase is very long and complicated structure. So, just to have understanding, again prophase 1 is subdivided into several other stages, and those are lactotin, or maybe you can say lactonema, zygotin, or maybe zygonema, diplotin, maybe known as diplonema. Sorry, first will be pectitin. So lactotin, zygotin, pectitin, maybe pectinema, diplotin, and the last one is dikinesis. These all words are mainly arrived from Greek language, where the word meaning of tin is ribbon. Lacto means thread-like structure. Lacto is thread-like structure. Zygo means conjugation. Pectitin, where pecti means thick structure. Diplo, double, and dikinesis. Di means two and kinesis means movement. These are the word meanings for different words as per Greek language. So here, now we are going to start with the prophase 1 with lactotin, right? So starting with prophase 1. As I told you, prophase 1 is very long and complicated event. And for proper understanding, 5 subphases are there. So it has been divided into 5 subphases. Right? Keep it in mind that before it starts prophase 1, it has already passed through the I phase. उसने सारे वो G1 S G2 phases खत्म कर लिए हैं. S phase में क्रोमेटिन डबल हो चुका है, उसके बाद M phase में आ रहा है. तो अगर आपको एग्जाम में पूछे कि give note of I phase of meiotic cell division, you have to write the same thing which we have studied in the initial time, that is the explanation of G1 as G2 phase along with the checkpoints and G0 phases. So remember that there is no change in I phase. Here मैं से मान के चल रही कि I phase खत्म हो गया है और सीधा हम लोग M phase, that is the M1 phase में आ गए हैं. In that, now prophase 1 having the first phase which is known as lactotin. Again, first phase नहीं बोल सकते हैं, but it starts initially. All processes are continuous, but for our understanding, for our better understanding, we have divided this phase into further subphases. Lactotin. Now, when I said lactotin, it is the first phase of prophase 1. When we studied about M phase, that is mitosis, equational division, what was happening in prophase 1? The condensation of chromosomes, movement of centriole toward different poles, and because of that bipolar spindle formation, nuclear membrane starts disintegrating, nucleolus starts disintegrating. All these things are going to happen here also in prophase, but it will take this long phase. पूरे 5 phases में होके वो खत्म होगा. So here in prophase 1 lactotin, condensation of chromosome starts. Chromosomes starts. जो आपको आई फेज में पूरा क्रोमेटिन मटेरियल जैसा एक नेटवर्क जैसा मिल रहा था, उसकी जगह यहां पे कंडेंसेशन स्टार्ट हो रहा है. एंड बिकॉज ऑफ दैट दे लुक मोर लाइक thread structure. So thread like structure can be observed here. Along with that, nuclear membrane starts disintegrating. Nucleolus starts disintegrating. Centrioles start moving toward opposite poles, and therefore formation of bipolar spindle starts. These are all common normal features. Then what is different in lactotin phase? Here as they look more like thread, now what happens? The chromosomes will have definite polarity. Polarity matlab they get attracted toward one type of area, right? So because of that, when I phase was like this, ये I phase में था, where nucleolus was there, nuclear membrane was completely present, and this is the chromatin material. Now, in lactotin, what will happen? So, nuclear membrane starts disintegrating. Here, centriole was also there. So, that centriole starts moving toward opposite pole. And because of that, bipolar spindle formation starts. Along with that, now chromosomes, they starts condensing. Can you see now the little more structure of chromosomes? Along with that, the nucleolus starts disintegrating. Now, due to polarity, it may happen that the chromosomes, they start moving toward one pole and they can give different formation. This is not in your book, but it is important to understand कि lactotin में chromosome कैसे arrange होते हैं. It can be in form of bouquet. It can be in the form of synthetic knot, or maybe it can be in the form of lamp brush. Chromosome arrangement है ये सारे. These are all chromosome arrangements. फिर भी समझ में नहीं आ रहा है क्या हो रहा है. ये सारे chromosomes now they start arranging in this way. The ends, and this is centromere. Again, end and centromere. So they are giving you bouquet-like structure. Maybe synthetic knot-like structure means again thick structure, knot formation जैसे granular structure will be formed, or maybe lamp brush जैसे आपका ये brush होता है यहाँ पे, and then this is brush-like structure. So this kind of arrangement can be seen in different organism. किसी में ये formation होता है, किसी में synthetic knot होता है, किसी में lamp brush formation हो जाता है. But ultimately, the ends of chromosomes get attached to nuclear membrane, and the centromere remains at opposite side. This is bouquet arrangement which is seen in prophase 1. In your textbook, it has not been given. Simply it has been given as thread-like structure due to condensation, and where each chromosome is made up of two chromatids along with one centromere. Right? So if you are just following textbook, then you can write these 3 points, 1, 2 and 3. That's it. But to have better understanding, you should know कि जो प्रोफेज में हो रहा है उसका स्टार्टिंग लैप्टोटीन से हो चुका है. And I can say that due to compaction, or you can say condensation, now the chromosomes become visible under microscope. That is the most important criteria for lactotin phase. Now second stage, that is known as zygote. In zygote subphase, pairing is happening. Zygo का meaning है conjugation. Means here pairing of homologous chromosomes starts. What is the word meaning of homologous? Homologous मतलब having similar structure. Because here the chromosomes come from maternal side as well as paternal side. Right? So here pairing of homologous chromosome starts, and that process is known as synapse. That synapse process occurs, that is pairing of homologous similar structure वाले meta-meta, sub-meta, acro and telocentric. Telo human being में नहीं होते, but बाकी के जो chromosomes है, they start forming pairing, and that phenomenon, that process is known as synapse process. And this process occurs very fast, and due to that I can say that process occur in zipper manner. जिप, जैसे हम पाउच का जिप खोलते तो अटक अटक के नहीं जाता, इट विल बी लाइक दैट और फटाक से बंद हो जाता है. सो ये जो फट से खुलता है फट से बंद होता है मीन्स इट अकर्स इन फ्यू सेकेंड्स very quickly. Same way here also the synapses occurs very fast, and that is known as the synapse occurs in zipper manner. Now why these homologous chromosomes come together? Is there any attractive force? Yes, you are right. There is an attractive force which has been formed, which is known as synaptonemal complex. Synaptonemal complex is actually a type of complex which helps in creating attractive force. And because of that, the homologous chromosome come together to form synapse structure or pairing structure. Right? So that is synaptonemal complex. Here you can say now the structure is known as bivalent. Why bivalent? Because they have come closer to each other. And actually they are tetravalent. Actually they are tetravalent. अब ये कैसे हुआ समझाती हूँ. फॉर एग्जाम्पल लैक्टोटिन में ऐसी कंडीशन थी, ये लैक्टोटिन स्टार्ट हुआ था और द क्रोमोसोम्स वर हियर. Nobody was able to identify the clear structure, but thin thread-like structures were there. Right? Now, this was lactotin. Now, moving on to next, that is zygotin. In zygote, pairing starts. So, okay, one more structure. Let me tell you here in the bouquet form. So ऐसा हो रहा था. So you were able to have that thread-like structure, right? Along with the other centriole and bipolar spindle formation, everything. Now, this was during Lactotin progress. This is Lactotin starting period. This is end period. Now, moving on to next, that is the zygote. In zygote, now we are going to have pairing. Pairing कैसे होगा? So ये सिमिलर क्रोमोसोम है तो इसका यहां पे आ जाएगा. This is one pair. Second pair can be formed like this. I have shown it with different color so that you can come to know. So black एक साइड आ गए, blue एक साइड आ गए. They form pairs. Same way meta, submeta, and acrocentric chromosomes, they form their pairs. That is known as synapse. And due to that attractive force, rhabdoneval complex, a protein complex is there because of which they come together to form pair. Right. So now, if I want to the chromosome, how it appears under microscope, though I am having this kind of structure. One chromosome and its pair chromosome. Let me draw the paired structure a little dark so you can come to know. Right? So actually this is bivalent. Why bivalent? In structure 2 chromosomes are there. But if I want to know the arms, कितने chromatids है, तो 1 पूरा, then 2 लंबा वाला, 3 and 4. समझ में आ रहा है? So in a pair I am having this 1, 2, 3 and 4. So that's why actually they are known as tetravalent. एक और बात समझाती हूँ. For example, I am a chromosome. So I am having these 2 arms. So one structure here and one more person is here, right? So 1 and उसका 2 bivalent हो गया, pair हो गई. But मेरे में 1 and 2 structures are there. Same way बाजू वाले में भी 1 and 2. So total 1, 2, 3, 4 structures are there within the pair, and that's why actually they are known as the tetravalent structure. So here clearly bivalent or tetrad. If I'm writing here tetravalent की जगह tetrad, then also it's fine. Tetrad लिखो तो भी चलेगा. Right, so bivalent and tetrad structures are there, which are now more clearly visible in the next third stage, that is the Peckytin stage. First 2 stages, that is Lactotin and Zygotin, are relatively short-lived. Now it is followed by the third phase, that is known as Peckytin stage. Now third phase, that is known as Peckytin phase. So third is Peckytin. The bivalent or tetrad structure is clearly visible. Bivalent or tetrad phase is clearly visible now. Now, in bivalent structure, 2 important terminologies you need to understand. For example, this is 1 chromosome. This is chromosome. And these 2, 1 and 2, are considered as chromatids. And these chromatids are of 1 chromosome only. They are of same chromosome, That's why these are known as sister chromatids. Now, one more. So, let me show here only. It will become otherwise difficult for you to understand. Right? So, these two are sister chromatids. Now, one more chromosome is present here like this. Because we are talking about homologous pair. So, this is one more chromosome present here. Right. So, now this structure is known as synapse or pair. Actually, you can see bivalent, but total 4 chromatids are there. But these 2 chromatids, or maybe one white and one black, इधर भी ले सकते हो, इधर भी ले सकते हो, कहीं पे भी कोई एक white और एक black ले लिया, those are referred to as non-sister chromatids. These are two important words, sister chromatids and the non-sister chromatids. Sister बोला तो दोनों white होनी चाहिए या दोनों black होनी चाहिए. Non-sister बोला मतलब एक black and एक white होगा. वो कहीं से भी आप ले सकते हो. One white and one black, one white and this black, this white and this black, or this white and that black. You can take it, right? Fine. So after that, the important feature in Pachytene is the appearance of recombination nodules. Recombination nodules are formed at many places. They are densely stained structures present in chromosomes where actually crossing over occurs. Crossing over occurs between nearby, important word is nearby, non-sister chromatids. Nearby बोला है तो now I have to take this two only because दोनों अलग अलग बहुत नॉन सिस्टर कोई भी हो सकती है बट नियर बाय बोला है इसलिए ये दोनों ही लेना है. सो हाउ दिस रिकॉम्बिनेशन नोड्यूल फॉर्म्स. सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल दिस इज वन क्रोमोसोम and this is another chromosome. Along with that, this is paired chromosome. Right? So this process is known as crossing over. Crossing over. And at this place, gene exchange takes place. मतलब A क्रोमोसोम का जीन B में जाएगा और B का क्रोमोसोम मतलब part of chromosome will enter into A. That is known as gene exchange. For recombination nodule formation, one require enzyme, and that enzyme complex is known as recombinase enzyme complex is required. Again, for gene exchange process, you require two important process. First of all, to put cut, that segment gets separated and again rejoined into another chromosome. So here for cutting, which is also known as nicking, you require enzyme that is known as endonuclease. Mind it, this is not in your textbook, right? So this is extra point. And for joining, which is also known as annealing, you require enzyme that is known as ligase. Enzyme required. These 2 points are extra points. I am writing EX, which are not given in your textbook. So, because of which gene exchange occurs and that will lead to वेरिएशन, राइट. सो क्रोमोसोम ए में से जीन पार्ट बी में जाएगा और बी में से ए में जाएगा. सो अल्टीमेटली दिस स्ट्रक्चर कैन बी लाइक दिस, कैन बिकम लाइक दिस. तो ये पार्ट इसमें और ये इधर चला गया. सेम वे हियर, ये खुद इधर आ गया और ऐसा होगा, राइट. सो यू कैन सी हियर दैट ब्लैक वाला पोर्शन व्हाइट में चला गया है और व्हाइट वाला पोर्शन ब्लैक में चला गया है. दैट प्रोसेस इज नोन एज रिकॉम्बिनेशन प्रोसेस and it appears as recombination nodules in the chromosomes. It has been observed that as long as the chromosome जितना लंबा होगा, the number of recombination nodules will be more and more. So that gives you more and more crossing over and the gene exchange sites. Now next stage is diplotin after pectine. So the fourth stage is diplotin. This stage is marked by dissolution of synaptonemal complex. Synaptonemal complex. So now no more attractive forces. So in bivalent both chromosomes starts getting separated. So both chromosomes starts getting separated. So initially chromosomes were like this. Right. Now, due to dissolution of synaptonemal complex, now they start getting away from each other. So, this is getting away like this. And this also start getting away. Because now, प्यार गया, इकरार गया, and शादी बर्बाद हो रही है ना. सो नाउ इट इज टाइम टू गेट सेपरेटेड, बट स्टिल दे आर इन कॉन्टैक्ट एट द साइट ऑफ रिकॉम्बिनेशन. सो फॉर्मिंग एक्स लाइक स्ट्रक्चर हैज बीन फॉर्म. सो बोथ क्रोमोसोम स्टार्ट्स गेटिंग सेपरेटेड, एंड बिकॉज ऑफ दैट you can have or one can have X like structure as still they are attached at recombination site. So that is the core part of diplotin. Ultimately, last phase is dikinesis. I can say this phase as अपना zygote में हुआ था synapsis process. So this process is also marked by desynapsis process. This is marked by desynapsis. Synapsis का मतलब होता था coming together. Desynapsis matlab going away. So desynapsis can occur in diplotin phase. Now the fifth phase which is there, that is known as dikinesis, and this is the last phase of prophase 1 also. So prophase में जो start हुआ था यहाँ पे खत्म करना है. तो क्या start हुआ था? Nuclear membrane completely disintegrates. Nucleolus completely disintegrates, right? Along with that, bipolar formation also get completed. It actually forms properly. Complete the compaction of chromosomes. And thus how whatever we started as prophase, now it get completed in dikinases at the last phase. Right? So, everything is done like prophase of mitosis, but in little longer way with recombination, gene exchange process, synapses, resynapses, synaptonemal complex. These are few new words for this prophase 1 subphases.